10 months ago, I didn't know if I'd ever train seriously again. Here is how I've adapted and how I'm training now. Hey, I'm Andrew, and I'm a software engineer, content creator, and fitness enthusiast in downtown Seattle. Today, I want to talk about my herniated disc, how I got it, my healing journey so far, my mindset, and how I'm training around it. I'll preface everything I'm about to say with, I'm not a doctor, this is just my individual experience. So about a year ago, I had a chest and shoulders workout that completely torched my neck. I waited a week, rested, and my neck felt a lot better. The very next workout, boom, my symptoms had just reappeared and my neck was left in a bunch of pain. From there, I entered a cycle of rest, repeat, flare up, until eventually my symptoms got even worse. I started to get pain in my shoulder blade and these radiating tingle and numbing sensations into my left arm and hand and into my fingers. I knew that something was horribly wrong. I got an MRI. And it confirmed I had a herniated disc in my neck in the C5 to C6 area. Basically, my nerve was getting pinched and it was causing all the pain and those radiating symptoms into my left hand. I started PT and my doctor put me through 2 epidural steroid injections, which really helped take the edge off and probably reduce my symptoms by about 80%. Since then, I've been experimenting with training and figuring out what I can do without setting myself back. More recently, I've been experimenting with doctor-prescribed healing peptides, BPC 157 and TB4. I can't recommend these compounds because they're still considered experimental. But for me, fitness is such a big part of my life that I'm willing to do almost anything to recover as fast as possible. Early data for these healing peptides suggests they aid in nerve regeneration and nerve protection, and personally, I feel like they've been helping me heal faster. So the biggest lesson I've learned is that any movements that cause me to load my spine, and specifically the cervical spine, or cause me to brace my neck, are all triggers for my injury to flare up. So for me, this means that barbell bench press, overhead press, squats, leg press, a lot of different sports, and even running are all triggers for my injury to flare up. That being said, there are still a lot of things I can do. Anything that keeps my neck neutral is totally safe. Exercises like pull-ups or bicep and tricep work, pec deck, leg extension, leg curl, calf raises. These exercises are totally fine. And I found that weightlifting to be extremely beneficial during the healing process, not only for my mental health, but it also promotes blood flow and helps strengthen the supporting muscles. So I definitely flared up my neck playing a little bit too much pickleball last weekend, and we're about to hit a back and biceps workout, so I'm going to focus on keeping the weight nice and light, controlled form, and stay away from any exercises that might cause any sort of inflammation to my neck. So with that being said, let's get it. So I'm cat sitting for my sister's 2 cats right now while she's taking a little trip to Hawaii. So we got a house full of cats right now. How's it going? Good boy. So I want to talk to you guys about mindset, and specifically how to have a healthy mindset while you're going through an injury. I think for me, things were really hard at first. I had to completely stop working out. I had to grapple with these feelings of, will I ever be able to return to the activities that I was doing pre-injury? Will my body ever return back to baseline? And I had to deal with body dysmorphia and the consequences of not being able to lift weights, like losing muscle and staying motivated to eat healthy, even though it wasn't for a purpose of building muscle or getting stronger from working out in the gym and playing sports and that sort of thing. But the good news is there's something called hedonic adaptation. And hedonic adaptation is this idea that after events that increase or decrease our hedonic pleasure, which is the sense of happiness that we feel on a day-to-day basis, after some time passes, after our happiness increases or decreases, we kind of return back to a baseline level of happiness. And for me, this meant that I kind of started to get used to my new life. The days started to blend together and I started putting my energy into other things. I started playing piano and reading and journaling, and I had so much more time to hang out with friends and cook for myself and meditate and really just think about my life. Before I knew it, I was back in the gym, lifting safely, and as the months go by in my recovery, I'm able to do more and more. I recently started hiking and playing pickleball again, and in a few more months, I'll likely be able to start running and lifting even heavier in the gym again. To those of you out there who are injured, and even to those of you who have yet to experience a serious injury, this is for you. Remember, it will always be okay. Your body is incredible, and it can heal itself. It might take longer than you want, and it might look different than you planned, but it's not over. Don't give up. Instead, keep going. Find other ways to grow while your body recovers, because I promise it's worth it. All right, if you enjoyed watching today's video, drop a like and a comment below for the algorithm. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.